Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at Alpha Flight #1 of the most recent miniseries from Marvel. I'm always cautiously optimistic when a new Alpha Flight comes out, and I can't lie, this is probably one of the best versions I've seen in a long time. So I'm very excited to share it with you guys. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, hit that like button, and let's get right into it. All right, so this isn't really an homage cover, but it does have glimpses of Giant Size X-Men #1, kind of, right? Like with a team in the back and then another team exploding in the front. Drawn by Leonard Kirk, an artist whom I love. I'm a huge Alpha Flight fan. I have to get this out of the way. I love Alpha Flight, but honestly, I'm kind of one of those jerks who like only feels like Alpha Flight 1 through 28 is like the only worthy Alpha Flight. After John Byrne left, it was horrifying. Bill Mantlo systematically destroyed the team, even though he's one of my favorite writers. No offense, Bill, but everybody knows, like, I don't know. He just started undoing everything Byrne did. And then it just sort of fell apart. And like, I feel like nobody ever took advantage of the opportunity to sort of just do what Byrne did and continue that legacy. And we're seeing some of that here. So that's good. The team is back together. Honestly, it's hard to follow a tribute to John Romita. One of the greatest Marvel artists ever, if not one of the greatest artists ever. I really love his like romance comic book art. It's so good. Like you can like once you know that and then you look at Spider-Man, you get it, right? That's why Peter and Mary Jane and Gwen were also good looking and it was like all nice and soap opera-y and all stuff like that. And he did one of the first designs of Wolverine. I mean, there's a big controversy around Wolverine's origin, like possibly created by a fan. Whatever, way to go, Marvel. Anyway, let's see. So we have the team together. I don't know. Like Guardian, like I think he's alive. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't followed it. Like I said, it's always a disappointment with Alpha Flight. They always have this weird mixed bag of characters. They always shit on Aurora, who is my favorite Alpha. And by the way, the twins are my favorite. I love them. But it's good to see this roster. Snowbird, Shaman, Puck, Guardian. Did we get we haven't gotten the creative team yet. No, have we? So it makes it sort of seem like, spoilers, whatever. Issue 5 is already out. I'm kind of late in the game to this, but, I don't know. There's, they're trying to set it up that like Alpha Flight is working with the government against the X-Men because, mutants are not popular as usual. Ed Brisson, writer. Scott Godlewski, artist. Matt Mila, color artist. VC's Travis Lanham, letterer. Tom Mueller and Jay Bowen, design. And Leonard Kirk and Edgar Delgado cover artist. Oh my god. The Arthur Adams variant to this with the Snowbird is insane. It's absolutely beautiful. If you like, I don't know, like I wanted it so bad, but I'm not going to pay the astronomical amount that you would have to pay to get it. So Department H, was like defunded way back in the day in Alpha Flight #1. So it looks like it's back in full force. They've got their budget. They've got Alpha Flight working for them. Oh, look at Roger Box. I did love the Box character, like the metal character that he would phase into was so cool. And then another character that was ruined, they turned him into like a GoBot or a Transformer. After that, it was so horrifying. But I have to say, like, and initially I was a little annoyed by the series. The art is good, by the way. I can live with this art. It does fall sort of in the category of the current state of like Marvel and DC artists. Especially, and this is not to slam digital art because I do most of my work on Procreate as well, but I feel it just looks digitally produced. There's a certain amount of sameness to it. Like when you see the effects, like these speed lines and stuff, you'll notice this in every like Marvel book across the board. Same kind of stuff. It's weird, like post-Image Comics, like the best thing Image Comics did for comics was to introduce the money shot. And it's like, if you're not going to have money shots, you better have like amazing storytelling. And I have to say the storytelling is pretty good here. So Dakin is going by Fang now. I love that. And then he's kind of in the Fang costume. love that. Totally love that. North Star looks good there. Is it North Star? I think it's North Star. Anyway, so I was like down with this. Nemesis, another cool character. There are so many cool characters in Alpha Flight. It's nice to see Alpha Flight making like a resurgence popularity. I kind of predicted this. I knew that Marvel was gonna like eventually have to like admit that they needed Alpha Flight. Alpha Flight's always been popular. They need to treat it right. They need to do right by Alpha Flight. They need to do right by John Byrne, but I'm going to save that for a completely separate video. I feel like I hope this is the beginning of, you know, that happening. And then it's revealed that the Alpha Flight, spoilers, is actually on the good guys team, and you know they're working with the X-Men, so all is well, and that made me happy. It was a great way to end the first issue. I'm so far behind. I need to get issue 2 through 5, and I will do that and catch up. But I have to say, either way, I love Alpha Flight. They should not languish. At least they're here. They're, you know, their potential is rife. I hope that Marvel takes full advantage and realizes that Alpha Flight is one of its best, hottest properties, and just makes it shine like it needs to. I love Alpha Flight. Do you love Alpha Flight? I know you do. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.